All right, so just reflecting on some of the technical shifts in Visual Studio and VS Code, I think one of the big ones, obviously, was for Visual Studio Code, that it was based in open source and that, we were really kind of both accepting contributions, but really relied on the open source community to actually build up more community support for VS Code as the extension ecosystem started to get built out. But even further, that also affected the way that the core of VS Code was also built, because it had to be built from the beginning to be able to support third-party extensions in a way that would allow the core of the editor to continue to be extremely robust. And that kind of led to an architectural approach that I think, obviously almost all subsequent code editors have really followed. Then I think a few years later, obviously, one of the big shifts came with the introduction of GitHub Copilot and kind of going beyond, what we would used to call IntelliSense to code completion that was based on AI. And now further with chat and agentic workflows that you can kick off in both Visual Studio and VS Code. That has led to a really massive shift in the way that we actually build these products, because now the product is not just the client software that is installed and runs on your local machine, but it's actually hitting a service that supports the intelligence behind GitHub Copilot. And that has been a huge engineering effort to support the capacity and the models and the kind of predictive analytics that GitHub Copilot supports for you.